I've had a good opportunity come up to kind of put some things in perspective or explain a little bit about why I do what I do. I had a comment left on my Matchup Pro review video. This person was a little confused because they said what I showed and then what I said about the ball didn't really match up, pun completely intended. And they were right. I mean, the ball looks far better in the videos than I seem to make it sound. But here's the deal. Objectivity is a really big deal to me. It's really important, so I'm always going to attempt to show you good, clean reaction so that you can get a clear idea or view of the ball's reaction characteristics. This specific ball happens to be a case of a ball that I think is a lot better than it looked or acted for me, but here's why I don't like this ball. I didn't mention that filming this video took a lot longer than normal. I also didn't mention that all the good shots you saw in the review video were a result of me really forcing the ball to shape up or really juicing it at the bottom to make it do what it was doing. It forced me to change my mechanics fairly significantly to get out of it what I did, and I just spent the whole time I was filming fighting it the whole way. The bottom line is that if I'd have just thrown it like I normally do, I'd have scrapped the review. I wouldn't have even been able to make the video because it's so far away from what I like and what works for me. It looked fine in the video because I went really far out of my way to make it happen. Now you might wonder, how am I being objective if I'm working so hard to make it look good? It's not about making it or any other ball look good. It's about giving you a clean and clear view of the ball reaction. And if all I make is a video showing me fighting it the whole way because I don't match up with it, you're going to see a lot of poor reaction just because the ball doesn't fit my game, not because it's a bad ball. True objectivity is being as fair as possible to something whether you like it or not. In the right hands, I think this ball could be really good. Those hands just aren't mine, just like the Timeless. I got some of the same comments on that one, and I fought it the whole time too. It even took 2 different video sessions to get enough shots just, put on camera for that one. I have a responsibility in the ball reviews to show you what the ball is capable of and to give it a fair shake, and that's what I thought I did. I think there's some flaws, and I think I was fair in showing those without going out of my way to dump on it just because we don't get along. And I think if anything, it shows my objectivity even more because I went out of my way to produce what I did despite how I personally feel about the ball and despite how much more work it took to make the video than it does with most of the others. It is hard to review something without letting your personal feelings or opinions get in the way or take over, and maybe I went too far out of my way in the opposite direction to make it look better than it really does in this instance, but there are several other videos that are out there that it looks really good in, so my decision was that my experience with it didn't represent the majority, and that my responsibility above all is to help you figure out whether the ball will be something that's good for you, because that's what a review on something should be all about, helping you decide whether or not it would be a good choice for you. This is why I make a review video and an opinion video. One's to just be a straight up review, and the other's my chance to talk about how I feel about it personally. Maybe the mistake on the opinion videos is just using the same footage that I use for the reviews. That'll probably be something that I'll look at changing in the future. This is just kind of the tip of the iceberg on my review rules or some of the philosophies I have. That's a video that likely won't get made because, honestly enough, I can be a head case about this stuff and I could ramble forever and forever about all the angles that I consider when I go to do something. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.